Welcome to our video today, where we take a closer look at a Hollywood star who seems to have found the fountain of youth. If you have been watching movies for the last few decades, there is one face that you surely recognize. I am talking about the beautiful and talented Heather Graham. Known for her bright smile, blonde hair, and incredible talent, Heather has been a favorite on the big screen since the late 80s. But lately, she is making headlines for something other than a new movie role. Heather Graham is now 55 years old, but if you saw her latest photos, you would never believe it. She recently shared some new pictures that show off what fans are calling a perfect figure, and the internet is absolutely buzzing. People are stunned by how she looks and are dying to know her secrets. Today, we are going to dive into these photos, her amazing career, and how she stays looking so youthful as she enters her mid-50s. Before we get into the details of these jaw-dropping photos and the secrets behind her ageless look, I want to ask you to stay with us until the very end of this video. Heather Graham has a very specific daily routine that she swears by, and it is not what you might expect. It does not involve expensive surgeries or crazy diets. In fact, her biggest secret is something that almost anyone can do at home for free. You are going to want to hear what she has to say about it, because it might change the way you think about your own health and beauty. So keep watching as we explore the life and the incredible fitness of the one and only Heather Graham. To understand why everyone is so shocked by her new photos, we first have to look back at how Heather Graham became a star. She first caught the world's attention in movies like License to Drive and Drugstore Cowboy. But it was her role as Roller Girl in the movie Boogie Nights that made her a household name. In that film, she played a young woman who was full of life and energy. Ever since then, she has been known as one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. She went on to star in big hits like Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and The Hangover. Throughout all these years, Heather has always maintained a certain look that fans love. But usually, as stars get older, they start to look a little different. Heather, however, seems to be the exception to the rule. The new photos that have everyone talking were taken while Heather was enjoying a vacation. In the pictures, she is wearing a simple bikini and standing on a beautiful beach with the blue ocean behind her. What caught everyone's eye was not just the scenery, but how fit and toned she looked. At 55, many people expect to see some signs of aging, but Heather looks just as fit as she did in her 20s. Her skin is glowing, her muscles are lean, and she has a look of pure happiness on her face. Fans quickly took to social media to share the photos, with many people asking, "How is this even possible? And is she really 55? It is rare to see a celebrity look so natural and healthy at this age, and that is why the photos went viral so quickly. But Heather's perfect figure is not just about luck or good genes. While she definitely has great genes, she also works hard to take care of herself. In several interviews, Heather has talked about her love for yoga. She has been practicing yoga for many years, and she says it is the main reason her body stays so flexible and strong. Yoga is not just about stretching. It is about building core strength and balance. Heather often shares photos of herself doing difficult yoga poses, showing that she has a lot of discipline. She says that yoga also helps her stay calm and focused in the busy world of Hollywood. By keeping her body moving in a way that feels good, she is able to maintain her shape without feeling like she is doing a boring workout. Another thing that fans find interesting is Heather's approach to food. She does not believe in starving herself or following diets that make her unhappy. Instead, she focuses on eating real food. She tries to avoid sugar and white flour as much as possible because she noticed that they made her feel tired and bloated. Instead, she eats a lot of fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. She has mentioned that she loves to cook for herself because it allows her to know exactly what is going into her body. This simple approach to eating seems to be working wonders for her. She looks full of energy, and her skin looks clear and bright. It just goes to show that you don't need a complicated diet plan to look and feel your best. Now, I promised to tell you about her biggest secret, and this is the part that surprises many people. Heather Graham is a huge believer in the power of sleep. While most people in Hollywood brag about how little they sleep and how hard they work, Heather does the opposite. She has stated that she tries to get between 9 and 12 hours of sleep every single night. She says that sleep is the ultimate beauty treatment. When we sleep, our bodies repair themselves and our skin has time to refresh. Heather believes that getting enough rest is the reason she doesn't have many wrinkles and why she always has so much energy. It sounds simple, but in our busy world, most people don't get nearly enough sleep. Heather makes it a priority, and the results speak for themselves. Beyond just her physical health, Heather also focuses a lot on her mental well-being. She is a big fan of meditation. She spends time every day sitting quietly and clearing her mind. She says this helps her deal with the stress of being a famous actress. We all know that stress can show up on our faces in the form of lines and dull skin. By keeping her stress levels low through meditation and a positive attitude, Heather is able to maintain a youthful glow that comes from the inside out. She often speaks about the importance of being kind to yourself and not listening to the negative voices in your head. This inner peace is clearly visible when you look at her latest photos. The reaction to her photos also brings up an important conversation about aging in Hollywood. For a long time, actresses were told that their careers would be over once they turned 40. There was a lot of pressure to get surgery or try to hide the fact that they were getting older. But stars like Heather Graham are changing that narrative. She is showing the world that you can be 55 and still be at the top of your game. She is not trying to pretend she is 20. She is just being the best version of herself at 55. This honesty and confidence are what make her so attractive to fans. They see someone who is comfortable in her own skin, and that is very inspiring. Heather has also made some unique choices in her personal life that she feels have contributed to her happiness. She never got married and she does not have children. While this is not the right path for everyone, Heather has said that it was the right choice for her. It has allowed her to focus on her career, her friendships, and her own personal growth. She enjoys her freedom and the ability to travel and take on new projects whenever she wants. By living a life that matches her own desires rather than following what society expects, she has found a deep sense of fulfillment. This lack of life stress from trying to please others might be another reason why she looks so relaxed and youthful. In addition to her lifestyle, Heather is still very busy with her work. She is not just sitting on a beach. She is constantly filming new movies and television shows. She has even started directing and writing her own projects. This keeps her mind sharp and her spirit young. She loves the creative process and says that being on a film set gives her a lot of joy. When you love what you do, it shows in your appearance. Heather has a passion for life that is very contagious. Whether she is acting in a comedy or a drama, she brings a certain light to the screen that fans have loved for over 30 years. The new photos of Heather Graham serve as a reminder that age is truly just a number. It is possible to stay fit, healthy, and beautiful as you get older if you take care of your body and your mind. Heather's journey shows us that there is no one right way to age. For her, it is a combination of yoga, good food, lots of sleep, and a positive outlook on life. She is a great example for women everywhere who might be worried about getting older. She proves that you can still look and feel amazing in your 50s and beyond. The perfect figure that fans are talking about is really just a reflection of a woman who is taking great care of herself. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. We love hearing from our viewers and seeing your different opinions. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We have plenty of exciting stories about your favorite celebrities and their lives coming up soon, and we don't want you to miss any of them. Your support helps us keep making these videos for you. Thank you again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.